Hello, and welcome to this tutorial where I'll show you how you use Pantone spot colors. A spot color is when I want a color to be that color each and every time it's printed. Think about Coca-Cola red. It's the same red each and every time on all the boxes. Coca-Cola red, I know for a fact, it's a combination of 100% magenta and 100% yellow, 0 cyan, and 0 black. So when they want a color, in this case Coca-Cola red, to be that same color each and every time, they have to make it a spot color. A spot color means that it's going to print that color each and every time. A spot color can be made from a process color, but more often than not, we tend to use what they call the Pantone color system. The Pantone color system is a system of colors similar to like what you would see when you go to Home Depot or any paint company and you're looking at all the swatches and they pre-mix the paint. Those hardware stores got that idea from the Pantone color system. The Pantone color system are a series of color swatches and booklets that you can look in the booklet, find the color that you like, and select it using the software. To access the color books in Adobe Illustrator, you'll go to Window, scroll down to the bottom to get to Swatch Libraries. Under Swatch Libraries, you will select Color Books, and under Color Books, you'll select Pantone Solid Coated. There are a variety of different Pantone books that you can use, but most of the time we use the Solid Coated. We go into more detail of why we use this in our pre-press class. Once you've selected the Pantone Solid Coated booklet, a swatch palette will show up. Each one of these is a Pantone Solid Coated spot color. Now it really helps if you have a book of Pantone Solid Coated colors to choose from, but you can expand the palette and experiment just generally to see what you have. When you float your mouse over one of the swatches, it indicates that it's a Pantone particular color. This little white triangle in the lower right corner of the swatch, and you'll notice it's not up here in one of these, that little white corner means that it is a spot color. This tells the printer that this color will be on its own plate. Again, we go into more detail of this when we begin to discuss pre-press features in graphic design. So I'm going to select this color here, and I know the Pantone equivalent of it is 485. If I go right here into my swatch where the little magnifying glass is and I type 485, it will immediately come up with swatches in Pantone that are having 485 in it. I want the straight red 485, so that's the one that I'm going to select. And you'll note that it adds it into my swatch features. So let's look for another one, 285. Actually, we're going to go with 287. More of a dark blue. There's Pantone 287. So I'm going to click it, and it changes it to Pantone 287. And so now I can select Pantone colors and know that if I sent this to a printer, it would print the color that I see in the swatch book, not on my screen. There's a difference between what you see on the screen and what you see printed out and we go more into detail with that when we discuss prepress for graphic design. But for now, this is how you use the Pantone solid-coded color system in Adobe Illustrator.